make 2 cake sculptures using mystery ingredients. And then I'm gonna rate both cakes from 1 to 10. The cake with the highest rating wins. And I want you to rate my cakes too. Will the mystery ingredients elevate my cakes, making them look or will they make my cake sculpting experience more difficult? We're about to find out. My name is Natalie Sideserf and I make cakes that don't look like cakes. And today I'm going to make 2 hyper-realistic cakes using mystery ingredients. For both of the cakes that I make today, I have to include the mystery ingredient. I don't know what the ingredients are, so I'm gonna have to come up with a cake design on the spot. My goal is to incorporate the mystery ingredients in an interesting way. The mystery ingredient needs to not look like the mystery ingredient. It needs to just look like the cake is the cake and the ingredient is just involved in the cake, but you don't know that it's the mystery ingredient. And the first mystery ingredient is Oreos. What am I gonna make? How can I use Oreos in a realistic cake design? All I can think about right now is making a big Oreo. That's not creative. I can't do that. I think I have an idea. There is a hyper-realistic cake that I have wanted to make for a very long time, and I have not had the chance to do it yet. But I think this is the chance. I'm filling the inside of a paper cup with chocolate, melted chocolate. This is how I'm gonna make a chocolate cup. Once the chocolate sets, I should be able to easily rip the paper cup away, leaving me with a chocolate cup. While that chocolate sets, let's check out those Oreos. Oreos are
So delicious.
I'm eating all the leftover Oreos. I'm separating the 2 chocolate cookies from the filling, because all I need is the chocolate cookies. For this cake design, I don't want the Oreos to look like Oreos at all. I want the Oreos to look like something very different, very, very different. I want the Oreos to look like dirt because I am going to make some kind of plant. I don't know what kind of plant yet, but a plant. I'm leaning towards a succulent, maybe? I just don't know yet. I'm crushing the Oreos up, and I'll tell you what, this looks just like dirt, like a nice, rich soil. I'm really excited to see the Oreo dirt in the hyper-realistic cake design, but I gotta make the whole thing. Let's go. The chocolate that I poured in the paper cup is set, so I just gotta peel that paper cup away. All right, the sides look good. The rim is looking horrid. It's a mess up there. I'm gonna clean up the top. And I have a great way to do it. You just put a plate in the microwave, get it nice and warm, and then you put the chocolate cup on top and you move it around and it smooths everything out. I'm having a bit of a moment right now. It's doubt. I have some doubt happening in my head. See, the thing is, I'm a little bit worried that the Oreo dirt is just a little bit boring. Like it was too easy. All I did was crush it up and it looks just like dirt. It's a good use of the Oreo cookie, but is there something I can do to elevate it? Is there even a way? I don't know. If I want this cake to get a high rating, I feel like I need to do something with that mystery ingredient. I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't even know what plant I'm making. Succulent cakes are really neat, but I've seen so many of them already. So what plant can I make that's a little different? You know what plant I've always wanted? Let's make a hyper-realistic cake of a Venus flytrap. I need a real one for reference. Let's go to Venus. All right, here we are. I didn't realize Venus would be just full of flytraps. Look, they've got them. Let's go home, little buddy. How cool is this Venus flytrap? My boy's hungry. Let's feed him. Where am I gonna get a fly? Got him. Well, this bug isn't a fly, but I think it's gonna do the trick.
Let's feed him.
He did it! I don't know why I thought maybe he wouldn't, but he did it. Clamp down on that thing. This is great. Now I have a real Venus flytrap to help me make the edible replica. Okay, back to the cake. The leaves and mouth are really thin, so I'm gonna use edible paper to make these. I used edible ink to print out edible mouths. Now I'll just cut them out. Can't believe I'm cutting this out by hand. I think I like Venus flytraps so much because they feel like more of a pet than a plant. You hear that? You're my new pet. He needs a name. I need name recommendations. Let me know in the comments what I should name my new Venus flytrap. I'll pin the comments of the winning name. Come on, guys, give me some good ones. not easy. I'm like cutting out all those little pieces, but I think it looks pretty good. All those teeth are really dainty, but I think they're gonna hold up. As for the mystery ingredient, the Oreo dirt, I want a little bit of something extra to help make it look even more interesting, even more realistic. I want to try something. You know how sometimes potting soil has those little white balls? I wonder if I take the Oreo filling and I ball it up, if it'll look the same, like the potting soil. I have no idea if these are gonna look good. I hope it elevates the potting soil effect. I definitely need the Oreo dirt to look a little more interesting. They look a little too perfect. Let's shove them in there. Get them in there. Yes, that looks good. That looks just like potting soil. And I was able to use the Oreo filling and the cookie. How cool is that? I used both. This is a really neat use of the mystery ingredient. But don't forget, I have a second cake and second mystery ingredient to make. I feel like the bar has been set pretty high. And that means I have to use the second mystery ingredient in an equally or more interesting way. So before we rate this Venus flytrap cake, let's check out the next mystery ingredient. Do you wear clothes or know someone who does? Well, get yourself some more by heading over to sideserfcakes.com. That's where you can get some Sideserf Cake Studio clothes, like this shirt of Paige, the cake notebook. I just got this apron in.
And I love it.
I also got a shirt of Bob the Boba, Larry the Onion, and all designs come in kid and adult sizes. But not just t-shirts, there's all kinds of stuff. I'll put a link below so you don't get lost on your way to the store. And now back to the cake. And the second mystery ingredient is marshmallows. Marshmallows. What hyperrealistic cake can I make with a marshmallow? Nothing's coming to mind right now. I gotta come up with something. Let's mess with the mallows. Maybe that'll help me come up with an idea. I wonder what happens when you dunk a mallow in water. Mallows are good swimmers. Look at me, just floats to the top. All right, so the mallow had a swim and it basically just feels like slick. There really isn't anything I can think to do with this. It's just a slimy marshmallow. Let's toast a mallow. Whoa, I did not know it was gonna do that. It's like got a horn. Apparently, if it catches fire in one very specific spot, the thing just grows. Now these burnt textures look really cool, especially up close, but it's not helping me come up with a cake design. We gotta try something else. What if we warm up the mallow in a different way, like the microwave? Oh, it got bigger in there. All right, it's super soft. Let's mix it up a little. Give it a pull, give it a pull. Ooh, this looks neat. It looks like cheese. It looks like cheese. Maybe I can make marshmallow cheese.
It's like a cheese pull.
Oh, I'm excited. I like this idea. When I think of a cheese pull, I think of pizza, but I've already made pizza quite a few times. Oh, I've got something I haven't made yet, and it's like one of my favorite foods ever. Oh, I know what I'm making. All right, the first thing I'm gonna make is a little side cup. It's gonna house my sauce. What kind of sauce? I want you to guess. What do you think I'm making that has a cheese pool and a side of sauce? Here's another hint. It can be served on a plate or in a basket. I'm going to make an edible version of this paper basket using edible paper. I like the pattern, and it introduces some color into this cake design. I was a little worried there for a second, thinking that the secret ingredient was gonna get me. I couldn't come up with any ideas, but I really like this one. I mean, I was playing with that marshmallow. It looks like cheese. I feel like using the marshmallow in this way is gonna be relatively easy. I think I can pull it off.
I feel like using the marshmallow in this way is gonna be relatively easy. I think I can pull it off.
I'm glad marshmallow was the mystery ingredient because I've never used marshmallows like this before. And I don't know that I ever would have. Now let's go back to the side of sauce. I wrapped fondant around a circle cutter and it's dry, so now I can add cake. Just pipe in my green buttercream and I left the circle cutter in there. All right, it's time to make the sauce. What do you think the kind of sauce is gonna be? It's not cheese sauce. I'm making a side of marinara, dessert marinara. And all it takes is a little strawberry jam. What do you think I'm making that goes with a side of marinara? I'm making mozzarella sticks. And I've never made mozzarella sticks into cake. And mozzarella sticks have an amazing cheese pull. Mozzarella sticks are really thin, so I'm gonna use cake dough to make them. It's just cake mixed with a little buttercream. With What's great about cake dough is the texture. I can just take pieces of it and I can roll it and shape it, and it keeps its shape. And it's delicious. So I'm rolling out my mozzarella sticks that are actually cake. Now the thing is, I really want to add my signature green buttercream, but the mozzarella stick shape is so thin. I'm gonna try something. I put the mozzarella sticks in the fridge so they're firm, and now I'm taking a wooden skewer and I'm poking right through the stick. I made this tiny narrow piping bag and I'm filling it with my green buttercream. Now I'm gonna try to pipe the buttercream in each of these sticks. All right, it worked. It's like a cannoli. You just fill one end and then you fill the other. That's how cannolis are filled. All my mozzarella sticks are filled. Now I gotta bread them. I'm gonna crush another ingredient. My breading is going to be made of cornflakes, crushed cornflakes. You know how it is with all my cakes. I just try things and then I hope they work. And then if they don't, then I just try to come up with something else. So let's try cornflakes. I'm rolling my cake sticks in the cornflakes. Pretty good. It looks like breading. I just want like more. I want more breading on them. I'm gonna spray water on the sticks and hopefully that gets the cornflakes to stick. The water helped for sure. They are definitely more breaded now. Okay, they look cool. I'm putting the sticks in the edible basket with the sauce, but now it's time for the most important part of this whole cake. I gotta add the cheese pool, the marshmallow cheese pull. I'm breaking one of the sticks in half. This will be my cheese pull stick. Now all I've got to do is microwave those marshmallows, pull the marshmallow like taffy, get it nice and stringy, and then place some of the marshmallow in one side and some of the marshmallow in the other. This is gonna be great. It's too sticky. It's so sticky. I like can't work with it. I can't get it off my fingers. It's just like, bleh. I'm gonna try to put butter on my hands. Maybe that'll help it keep from sticking to my fingers. All right, I got nice greasy mitts. Did I go overboard on the butter? I don't think so. I had to coat the entire hand, and the butter helped a little bit. Having the buttered hands is better than no butter, but it's still incredibly hard to work with this marshmallow. I'm over here thinking it's gonna be easy. This is really hard. The marshmallow has a memory. It goes, I used to be small, then you pulled me apart, I wanna be small again. I cannot present this cake if I didn't use the secret ingredient. That was the whole point. All right, this is the best piece of marshmallow I can find. I hope I can make it look like a cheese pull. It is time to rate both cakes, 1 to 10. Let's rate the first cake. And there you have it, a Venus flytrap cake using Oreos as a mystery ingredient. I think using the white filling to add the balls made the Oreo soil look even more realistic. At first glance, I'd think this was a real plant, but when you look a little harder, I think you'd end up thinking it was like a paper craft project. I am glad that I made a Venus flytrap. It is such an interesting plant. What would you give this cake, 1 to 10? I'm gonna give this Venus flytrap cake a 6.5 out of 10. Now let's rate the second cake. And there you have it, a mozzarella stick cake with a marshmallow cheese pull. I think this is a pretty clever use of the secret ingredient. I really wanted to have a couple of the sticks broken open to reveal that marshmallow cheese, but I was lucky to get that one cheese pull. The marshmallow was so sticky. What would you rate this cake, 1 to 10? I'm gonna give this mozzarella stick cake an 8 out of 10. And that means it's the winner! Mozzarella stick wins! Now let's cut the cakes. Let me know what you rated each of the cakes and which cake you think deserved a win. I'm so curious. If you like this video and subscribe to my channel. I've got tons of cakes. And I'll see you next time for another cake.